Hello, everyone. My name is Elvis Halilovic, and I'm a technical sales engineer at XLSX. I would like to warmly welcome you all to today's workshop, Stay Ahead with WSCAD Electrix AI, where we will explore the newest features. Thank you for joining us. Please note that this session is being recorded and that you will receive the recording afterwards as well. At the end of the workshop, the survey will pop up in your browser asking you for your feedback. We would greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to complete it. Your input helps us improve the future sessions. Joining me today is going to be my colleague Gasper Ponepšek, a technical consultant who will be with us a bit later to give you a live demonstration of how to make the most of WSCAD newest features. Here is what we will cover today. We will start with a brief intro to XLSX and WSCAD, followed by product overview and some customer success stories. Then my colleague Gasper will guide you through a live demo of the latest features and how they boost performance and productivity. We will finish with the Q&A session, so feel free to drop your question in the chat or the Zoom Q&A at any time. So who we are. We are XLSX, a provider of innovative software and hardware solutions from world-leading manufacturers focused on industrial and energy automation and digitalization. As you can see, WSCAD is one of our valued partners among many others. We also specialize in delivering tailored solutions to meet your specific needs, along with expert consulting and dedicated technical support. Currently, we operate across 9 countries, from Slovakia to Greece, with a team of 8 employees. We also maintain offices in Slovenia, Croatia, and Serbia to better serve our regional clients. As you can see, WSCAD is both a company and powerful software solution with a legacy spanning over 30 years. What began as a small business has grown significantly and is now part of the Bull Group, employing over 800 people. Today, WSCAD has a truly global footprint, present in over 100 countries and trusted by more than 40,000 users worldwide. It is time for our next topic, and it is a product overview where we will dive into the WSCAD software itself with a special focus on today's main topic, the exciting new features included in the latest Electrix AI version. To wrap up this section, we will introduce our newest innovation, the AI Copilot. This feature makes WSCAD the first AI-powered CAD software designed to boost productivity for both casual users and experienced professionals alike. So when it comes to the industries, WSCAD primarily focuses on 3 key sectors: machinery and plant engineering, building automation, and electrical installations. These areas benefit the most from WSCAD's powerful features, tailored workflows, and automation capabilities. The WSCAD's engineering solution is built around 3 core components. First component is WSCAD Electrix AI, the engineering software itself, and the most up-to-date version of the WSCAD, offering powerful tools for electrical design and automation. Second component is WSCADuniverse.com, a comprehensive engineering database with over 2.1 million parts from more than 420 manufacturers, providing instant access to standardized component data. And the last component is augmented reality applications. These apps extend WSCAD into the field, letting users visualize and interact with electrical systems using AR technology. As for the WSCAD is a modular and scalable platform that brings together all the tools needed for planning, design, and development of electrical machines, plants, and buildings, all in one software. So these 6 integrated disciplines allow you to work across multiple engineering fields without switching tools. In electrical engineering, electrical engineering is for designing and documenting electrical systems in automation and machinery. Cabinet engineering is for cabinet layout in 2D and 3D, wire routing, and manufacturing integration. Fluid engineering supports hydraulic and pneumatic system design. PI is for process engineering and instrumentation planning. Electrical installation is ideal for building and facility electrical layouts. And the last is building automation that covers systems like HVAC, lighting, and access control. Now we'll take a look at the newest new features in the latest version. So this will be at a glance. We will cover a few of these topics, but some of them are technical enhancement, usability improvements, integration upgrades, documentation features, engineering enhancements, and also at the last, automation and AI tools. So technical enhancements. We have introduced a new database engine, saying goodbye to Microsoft Access and say welcome to SQLite. You will notice a significant performance boost, especially in network environments. As for integration upgrades, you can now set custom paths to Widemiller's mPrint Pro software, and you can export parts databases as CSV, XML, or XLS data types. As for documentation features, we have added new placeholders in the list generation for the dynamic reports, and also extended filters are now available in analysis views for more detailed reporting. As for automation and AI tools, the macro template project allows you to predefine layouts and logic, speeding up the design. The enhanced project wizard add-on now comes with multiple versions tailored for different use cases. So let's talk a bit about WSCAD's latest innovation, that being AI Copilot. What is it? It is an intelligent and assistant built into the platform that helps automate repetitive tasks, suggest improvements, and speed up project completion. From schematics drafting to design navigation, AI Copilot boosts efficiency and accuracy, making everyday work easier for engineers. I will take a look at the short movies. AI Copilot simplifies error checking by instantly analyzing your project for issues like missing PLC elements, unassigned symbols, and open connections, and much more. It delivers fast and accurate quality control, saving hours of manual review and helping you catch and fix errors before final delivery. AI Copilot also delivers instant technical solutions, like giving us wire cross sections or locating specific components used in the past projects. It eliminates the need for external searches, saving time and making your workflow faster and more efficient. So let's move on to our next topic today, our customers and success stories. As you can see, WSCAD is trusted by leading manufacturers across industries, but our focus today is on Ledinek, our local reference, a global woodworking machinery manufacturer. Ledinek has relied on the WSCAD for 25 years to create electrical schematics and cabinet design, generating over 45,000 pages annually. So from the design to assembly, Ledinek delivers complete woodworking lines while meeting strict client-specific standards. Modular planning in WSCAD allows easy reuse of components, speeding up documentation and improving quality. Ledinec has also begun integrating WSCAD with their ERP system to streamline design, procurement, storage, and cabinet assembly. I would also like to mention a few more customers who successfully deployed WSCAD in their everyday work, and we have here some of them are ABB, AMD, Vago, Siemens, Philips, Coca-Cola, Knauf Insulation, etc. That is it from my part. From now on, I would like to welcome my colleague Gasper to take over. So welcome, Gasper. The word is yours.
Thank you, Willis. Hello to everybody. Our new version of WSCAD, in addition to AI Copilot, brings some very exciting new features and improvements. First, we would like to show the new database. Before, the main database was Access. Now it's SQLite. If you have older projects or databases, you can easily convert them into SQLite. So let's import some project from previous databases. So we open this part management. As you can see right now, we have 0 parts, and let's import it. As I said before, here we have multiple different formats, and let's import the Access old part database. So here you can see we have a couple of databases from Access, from Rocket. You can see, let's try and import this material 2022. We will just go forward, and we will not setting anything up. Here you can see the filter. You can see in this database we have 721 parts, and if you want a filter, if you want, for example, just some manufacturer, Phoenix manufacturer, you can filter it. There's also option when you're importing, but we won't do this. Right now we will import the whole database. Here we just imported the whole database with all additional data. So that's it, with 721 parts. We can check here, it looks good, it looks all right. And one more thing here, there is export database button. This is new feature. So we can export the database into different formats. Like we can export into CSV, XML, or Excel. This is good for if you have some special ERP system or something, it's easier to integrate it. Then let's check again our database and place some parts. So again, this is our new database, SQLite. We can just insert this part from GIMO. Okay, it looks good. And let's do it one more time. Maybe we can insert the part from SICK, the sensor. Also good. Okay, there is one more thing. There's a new thing here. You can see the test 5. This project, this is on network. So we have optimized performance when working in the network. Project files from a network drive are automatically saved locally and logged for editing on the network. They are released again. So you can see we change something here, and they are released again when we upload it or close the project. And there's a, as you see, there's a yellow mark that we know that's on the network. So let's go forward. If you open this demo project, here you can see, let's do a checklist, because if you go to the tools and check and make this checklist, that we check our if there are any errors, warnings. As you can see here, we have some of them. Now, the new thing from the checklist, as you can see, we have a filter, as already Elvis told us. This is good, so we can filter each discipline. And here we have different potentials. As you can see right now here, we didn't assign all potentials here. These 3 bars are empty. Yeah, and we will just open these connection attributes that you can see these nodes. And there's a new thing, connection attributes. If we click here and we assign again this potential, which is proper for this application, and click this potential view, we can transfer the data directly. It's good. And very easy, you can place the potentials on the wires. You can see here. It's also nice thing. We are doing a lot. Actually, WSCAD is doing a lot in materialist, or in filtering, in documentation. So we can check what is new in filtering, in documentation. So if you open this materialist, we have all materialist from the project. And if we click the generate right here, you can see we have a filter. So we can filter it. We have multiple placeholders here. We can set the parameters, let's say reference name. Then we have this operator. We can take a contains value. Let's make F, protection elements. And there's more thing. We have condition if we want to be more detailed, but right now we won't do that. Just try to find the potential protection elements. We want delete existing material lists on creation. Okay, click next. And now we got the filter. Okay, we have to wait. Yes, we get the filter. Here we have all protection elements, reference name with F. Of course, we can also do it more, right? And if we again click a generate, and here we have the option to export in multiple formats, as you already probably know. Let's say export to Excel, and if we click these output fields here on the left side, we have information. We have placeholders which we want to generate in the Excel sheet. Okay, this is not new, but here this is kind of new thing. Template. Yes, we can set the template from Excel template. We just prepare one template, Excel template for this demonstration, this webinar. Stay ahead. So you can see here. Let me show you what this template is about. Here, stay ahead. You can see these special signs here in this Excel. They collect the placeholders from the WSCAD. So we get these placeholders, and of course this is Excel. We can already put some equations here. As you can see, we want summary of weight, these protection elements. Okay, let's try it. So let's generate it. Done. Okay, here you can see we have all this information in material list, and of course already we have this equation. So there's already some report in Excel sheet, which is mostly finished. So this is also a step forward. Okay, can go forward. And yes, cable list, we are actually, if we check the cable list, there is much more placeholders like manufacturer. Now we can name the manufacturer. Now we can know which manufacturer is from the cable or so. And if you go forward, if we open this here, there's also one feature which we were waiting long for it. Now we have a cable. In the one-port scheme, we can easily set the cable. Here, you can see we already have these cables in three-port scheme, and we can just collect and put these cables from the three-port schemes, from the cable manager. PN6 and PN1, for example. Again, now this cable is represented in one-port scheme and three-port scheme. If you want to check where this is, we can open the cable manager, and with right click and go to element, we can find it where it is. This is from the cable. So if we go forward, WSCAD made a major step forward in automation, because now we can create a macro template project. So if we go forward, and let's copy this project, demo project, and name it to macro project. You can see here we have project type. That's a new thing. We can now set the project type to macro template project. Everything else should be the same, because this is all what we need to do. So let's click done. For now, not. Okay. Now we can just go to the first page, supply. Everything, as I said, is the same. If you go to the second page, if we want to create macros right here, let's open insert and place the macro area. Now we have possibility to place the macro areas in sheets, in schemes. So it's very easy to create a macro, as you can see. What we have to do, we have to define the folder where this macro would be saved. Let's say demo, and the macro name would be cabinet lighting. Okay, it's a path macro. And here we have possibility, of course, we can write description or comment, and let's go forward. So, or here you can see on the right side, we have Macro Explorer, where this folder are and where these macros are stored. So let's make more macros on this page. This service outlet. Here, again, the folder would be demo, and the name would be service outlet. And the last one, supply line. Name of the folder, and the name would be supply line. And it's a path macro. Yeah, these are simple macros. If we have some we can use, you can see macro area polygon if the shape of macro is complex. This is also one feature. So we can easily define the area of the macro. You can see everything else is the same. We want to store under demo, and macro name would be energy measurement. It's a path macro. Okay. Now, what we have to do is just to go to the tools. And here we have new button, create update macros. And now we will create these macros. So we can create multiple macros at once. You can see we have 4 macros. And yes, there is also very good option. If we want, for example, here we have this service outlet. If you want to adjust something, multiple macros at once, just let's delete this socket, and we just easily update multiple macros at once. So we get these corrections. It's easy to find, to create. You can see. And there is one more thing. With a project wizard, there are 2 new versions. This is good news. Now we have light version and expert version. In light version is a free of charge for if the customer has the maintenance contract or subscription software. So that's it for now, and maybe we can go back to you, Elvis.
Of course, Gasper, thank you for your presentation, live demonstration. So we will now begin with our Q&A session of this workshop. We got a few questions. First question is, what do you exactly get with this light project wizard version?
You get 10 macros. You can generate 10 macros per generation. When you generate, you can maximum put the 10 macros, and you have some limitation. You cannot export to XML or import. You cannot place the sets. Of course, these features you get if you want from expert version.
Okay, thank you, Gasper. And the next question is, can you explain more how this network use of WSCAD works?
Yeah, network, this is new feature when projects are stored. When you open the project from the network drive, the projects are stored locally, and it's locked on the network. So you have 2 benefits or 3 benefits. The first benefit is you have automatic local caching. That's okay, and the project is locked, so your colleague cannot open your project on the network and mess with your project. And of course, if you have a bad connection or network connection, it's much efficient work.
Okay, thank you, Gasper. I think that is it for the questions, and we already reached the time stamp for today. So before we wrap things up, I would like to highlight 2 exciting upcoming WSCAD webinars you won't want to miss. First is on the March 26th. Topic is building automation with Backtwin and Electrix AI. and the second webinar is on April 9th. Both webinars are at 11 a.m. And the topic for the second webinar is Electrix AI, the world's only AI-powered electrical CAD. And at last, you can find our contact information. So please, if you have any questions that can appear later after this webinar, feel free to contact us. Please, once again, fill your survey that will pop up in your browser after this workshop, and the recording will be sent in the next following days.